Welcome back to Legendary Mole Games. I'm your host, Joe. Today's map comes to us from SKILLSAW using music track bitmap from SL40. This is map 31, Optical Hopscotch. And anyone who knows some of my favorite mappers that are currently in the Doom community, you'll know SKILLSAW is one of my favorites. So let's go ahead and make our way through this absolute chaos guarding the 3 locked doors. As you can see right there, yellow, blue, and red. We're going to need all 3 to get through this one. And this map is very big, but as long as you can break it up into smaller chunks, it's not really that confusing. The biggest problem I had was trying to remember how to get to the certain sections. As you can see, we can go through this one fake wall to get to Supercharge. That's literally right at the start of the level. So that way we get to start with the extra 100 health. Let's drop down here and go ahead and proceed this way, at least for now. So, getting our bearings, as you can see, this is what I like to call the rocket launcher area. This is also where all the lifts are. This is going to be very important because we will be coming back here again when we go to take the secret exit. So, as you can see, we've got ourselves cacodemons that reveal themselves the second that we get on the lifts here. Go ahead and don't waste time with them. They'll just follow us over as we run for our lives. Stall the arachnotrons as long as you can until we can get the rad suit. As soon as we got it, now we can actually take the fight to everything else. The Lost Soul is an absolute nuisance here because it is literally just bouncing off of everything like a ping pong ball. So at this point, try to not auto-switch to the rocket launcher unless we can get enough distance to actually make this make sense. As soon as we can, let's get these enemies out of here, especially the Pain Elemental, which is the source of all of our torments, like normal. And once it goes down, we can finally move on. Again, this area that we are starting at is the very area we're going to finish the map at. So just keep this section in mind. We will be back here again because the secret exit's actually up ahead. So let's go ahead and drop that lip, which also raises some switches behind us. We're not worried about them just yet. Basically, they re-raise those platforms that just lowered. And now that we're over here, let's go ahead and jump this way, except instead of going all the way to that platform, let's jump down in the pit. Because from down here, you can take out a lot of the enemies throughout the map. And also, we can get secret number 2. All you're looking for is a waterfall. I know they seem to be everywhere, but there's a special one because there's a little island that leads to it. Follow the island, jump in, and there you go. More health and armor bonuses than you know what to do with. And yes, because the dang armor bonuses are almost the exact same color as the wall, be careful here. It's very easy to miss one with your 100% items. As you can see, let's go ahead and head back. At this point, we have 2 secrets. No keys yet, but we're going to change that as we make our way toward the blue key section first. So, as you can see, this area is what I like to call the point. This is the top most part of the map, and it's also where you go to get the yellow key. So right now, not too worried about that because that is the hardest key, I think, in this map to get. You definitely want to make sure you have all the weapons and have plenty of good health and armor before you challenge that one. For the meantime, let's go ahead and keep chipping away at 2 Revenants guarding another supercharge up ahead. This is one we can use just to make sure we don't get ourselves too low. Because if you don't have a radiation suit anywhere near you, you do want to make sure you have plenty of health. And thankfully, SKILLSAW gives us plenty in this map. Now, this lift that's right here at the base of this spiral staircase here, this lift leads to a red key. Don't do it yet. You need the plasma rifle to get the red key. I'm sure it can be done without the plasma rifle, but it is rough. And I mean really rough, because it's a massive teleporter trap. And if you're not able to stun lock the enemies in place, you will be out of there in no time. So let's instead proceed this way as we make our way back toward the point. So again, the point that we mentioned where we get the yellow key card, just use that as a way to tell where we are in the map. That's definitely one of the best location markers for this area. As we go ahead, back up the lift, so as you remember, to the right takes you to the red key, to the left takes you to the point where the yellow key is, and we are going to head that way now. Now that we've pretty much deactivated the trap that was set to ambush us there, let's go ahead, make sure that dang Arachnotron goes down, because he can literally hit you pretty much anywhere on this half of the map. You want to talk about peak Arachnotron placement, there you go. He's even got plenty of room to move around to dodge rockets, so that can be a nuisance. So we need to get back down there. Instead, let's just go back inside. As you can see, this is the chain gunner hallway. Go ahead, take out the chain gunners on this side as fast as possible. So these two that drop down, because we do have an archvile that's incoming, as well as an entire wave of chain gunners around it. So just lure all the chain gunners over here, and then the archvile will be alone to deal with rockets and everything else we can throw at it. I mean, they make this extremely easy on the archvile, because even if it starts reviving the chain gunners, it's basically just giving you infinite ammo as long as you just keep shooting at it. So that was one of the more fun archvile traps I've seen in a while. Let's go ahead as you get our bearings back inside. Again, the triple lock doors to the left there. And this is the plasma rifle area. So this is the opposite door from where we started the map at. And like I said, we will need this when we go for the red key card, absolutely. Now, this way is the way we went before. This is where the raising platforms was, the rocket launcher, and getting us situated back toward the point. So let's go ahead, grab a suit, and let's make our way back over. So, from this lift to this one, and back across. As you can see now that we're over here, there's going to be a new section that raised. It's right here with 3 different switches. These switches raised that platform section that fell into the swamp. The swamp, the sludge, the sewer, the green stuff. It re-raises it, as you can see there. So each switch just raises a different section of it. And they can come up at different heights, as you see there, as we make our way back across. So, imps, take a hike. All of you. And now we have this set of platforms to jump. This one is a little bit more tricky because I always had problems with the second and third one. Always getting these two out of sync somehow with each other. And let's keep our eye on the lost soul. You know it's going to find a way to bite us, even with all this room. I mean, come on, get out of here. As you can see, we just barely have enough room to make that jump. And over here, get ready for the revenants. There's also a archvile, but it's not that big of a threat because you do have that corner post to help you. And the corner post pretty much blocks out the archvile almost anywhere he is, as long as you're not just in the middle of the landing here. Go ahead, let's lose a missile, and either direction you want to take him out from, he's out of here. SKILLSAW loves his archvile traps, and he doesn't abuse them like many other people I've seen go absolutely wild with the archvile button. So let's get ready for our first optical hopscotch. Here we go, literally telefragging everything as we make our way to the blue key section. So get up here. This area can get a bit rough, mainly because the archvile and Baron you can get to infight with each other, but you're also being sniped by Mancubus the whole time. So get ready, grab the key, just ignore the archvile. If we can get him and the Baron going at, that's perfect. We just need to worry about the Mancubus and chain gunners that are going to be causing problems from the sides. So let's just kind of go over here, play do-si-do with them, just stay out of their way, because we don't want to accidentally bump either one of them, or we're going to be a goner. Meanwhile, get the chain gunners out of here, and let's get the Mancubus out of here, who's going to try and take advantage the second our back's turned. So just like that, they are gone. Again, this is why I love these ambushes of SKILLSAW'S. They all seem to have at least one or two answers that SKILLSAW'S particularly wanting you to choose when fighting these. You know, it's very clear he doesn't want you going after the Archvile, he wants you going after other things first, and no matter what weapon you use to do that, I just love the fact that he has intended solutions for these ambushes. Really makes them fun to try and figure out. Now let's go on. As you can see, we have secret number 3 up ahead, and it's right here where these red bars are. There's a shooty switch hidden behind there. It's easier to see when you go for the red key, but if you already know this map, you know it's there. Trust me, it'll be much easier to see when we actually get the red key, which we're about to do. So, go ahead, now that that's done, we have the computer area map. Let's get ready for another one, and this is probably the secret that makes this map absolutely iconic. You know, the name Optical Hopscotch isn't just a reference to the band. SKILLSAW literally based an entire secret around it, and you're about to figure it out, as we need to make our way into the pit. We just need to get the right angle on the pit, so go over here where the rocket launcher and the rad suits were. Instead of going up the lift, go down, and behind the waterfall here is an entire, almost like a mini-game section, because this area is huge. But you don't have to worry about any enemies here. We are literally playing Optical Hopscotch. As these go down, just time out your jumps, and be careful, because that is a damaging pit below us if you fail. Definitely be cautious, because when you get on the corner here, they're all going to start dropping. So get ready, because when we make this jump, they're all going with us. Here we go. Keep going around the corner, and we are safe. And just like that, you've earned yourself a Megasphere. But notice, if you did miss the Megasphere, the only thing you would be missing is one item, because the secret triggered just getting past the waterfall. So you would not be locked out of your UV Max run if you failed to do that. You would just miss one item. So, now that that's done, let's go ahead and jump back in the pit to see what was down here if you failed. There's actually a little camp-out room down here, which I think is pretty neat. As you can see, all the hanging torsos and the unlit fireplace here in the middle of the room. Really fun aesthetic Easter egg here, as we are in the swamp part of the chasm. And down here is going to be a teleporter to get us back, and just like that, we have 4 of the 5 secrets. The last secret is literally the secret exit, so we won't have to worry about that until the very end. In the meantime, we need to get ourselves the red key and the yellow key. So, plasma rifle at the ray, here we go. Now, this is what I mentioned about the teleporter trap. This room would be extremely hard to pull off without the plasma rifle, because you have Revenants and Hell Knights that are literally just constantly teleporting. My gosh, the amount of times I blew myself up with the rocket launcher was ridiculous in this room, just thinking I could spam rockets and somehow take them all out. It didn't work. Inevitably, you got one that went right in your face. Now be careful, we do have crushers. Getting to that switch, there's the red key. And that's why I said, if you came for the red key, that computer area map secret would have been perfectly visible, because you go right beside it. Now, we can open 2 of the 3 locked doors, just the yellow key to go. Now, some of this section is going to be skipped over, mainly because of me being lost, but we want to reference this chain gunner room quite a bit, because it's going to be our main landmark to figuring out how we need to get ourselves to the yellow key card, which I said is at this point here. So, just exploring the point, let's go ahead and get the enemies out from around it. There's also an energy cell pack hidden in the pit. If you can tell that's a lift, you know there's a safe way out. So just jump in, get our energy cell pack, and we're back out of there. And, of course, we have flying tomatoes. Why wouldn't we? Go ahead, get out of here, all of you. We are done playing that game. Let's go ahead and clear out everything to the north part of the map here. We've got Mancubus in a slime cave over there to beware of, because just like the Arachnotron on the other side, the Mancubus can hit you anywhere on that side of the map. So, as you can see, there is a supercharge down there with a bunch of imps. You have to get there from the slime cave. So get to the slime cave and jump across to get to it. So, to get to the slime cave, we have to keep going around the building here, and then this section's gonna drop with a bunch of revenants. Now, getting your bearings, you notice that area right in front of us, that little peninsula there, that is the peninsula we used to jump into secret number 2, that cave with all the health and armor bonuses. So this map does make a gigantic circle. It's just getting your bearings straight about where in the circle you are. So this area is technically east of the circle. Go ahead, use the 2 keys we do have to get us a BFG 9000. We are absolutely going to need that to get the yellow key. And now let's do our best to clean out this calamity, because paint mills are just popping up in the most random places, I swear, in this map. SKILLSAW knew what he was doing. Oh, let's go ahead, get rid of all of these dang lost souls, and let's finally move on from here. As you can see, this is the eastern side of the circle. Let's keep it moving. So, like you saw, we are able to jump to the slime cave where all the Mancubus are. And as we mentioned, once you're here, you can easily get to the supercharge. Just beware, there are Arachnotrons way over there that are still able to snipe us this far away. Also, some tomatoes, just to remind us that they still exist in this map for the moment. Jump across, there's the supercharge, we are good. Now, on to the yellow key itself. Now, back to chain gunner room. As I said, some of this would be cut for time just on me wandering, getting lost. And from the chain gunner room, you can go left to get another supercharge just to get our health back up. This is where the revenants were that we are shooting from down below. This time we're on top of them, so let's just jump across, say hey, give them a good old blast of plasma, and just like that, supercharge is ours. Now that we are done with that, let's go ahead, 156 kills and 4 secrets, back to the chain gun hallway, yet again, this time go right instead of left. That gets us back to the point that we keep referencing. So go to the tip of the point, there is the switch, and this will unlock an absolute calamity of things. This is where you want the BFG 9000, because that Archvile's gotta go, he's got too much crap around him, and also, we're getting just hammered by Mancubus on both sides, and you've got tomatoes mixed in here, you've got random hit scanners just to add extra chip damage to you. Absolutely a brutal section here, because almost no matter what you do, something's going to be doing damage to you. Because even if you're trained on the Mancubus and the tomato, the hit scanners are going to be pelting you in the back. So let's go ahead, drop our lift. Here they give you the plasma rifle if you didn't get the one at the beginning. Careful not to waste anything good on the zombies, because we're going to need them for the room up ahead. This is the yellow key room, and it is rough. And I mean very rough. It took me a while to figure out how to funnel all the revenants in this room, not to get completely overrun. Basically what happens is when you hit a switch, you have an Archvile that basically teleports in the middle of the room so that it can torch you anywhere, and you're being flooded by revenants from all 4 sides. So, get ready, because there's the yellow key. Let's go ahead and get this calamity started as soon as we make sure there's no extra enemies down here, because that's the last thing we need to be running into on top of all the revenants. So quickly, let's hit the switch and go to the right. Go to this door that's dropping down, quickly get those revenants out, and use this as your base. Guard it with your life. Because here come the Archviles, here come the revenants. That way, all of them, no matter where they're spawning in from, come to the same point. That way you don't get ganged up on, because otherwise you had like 4 or 5 revenants coming from that direction that were going to T-bone you. So let's go ahead, hit the switch, and the yellow key is ours. At that point, we have all 3 keys. Now we know where we have to go. So that's going to be back over here, but be careful, the ambush is not over. Keep an eye behind us, because that's a monster closet right there with revenants. BFG there, BFG to the side to clear out all the chain gunners. BFG to the other side to clear out the revenants and hit the mancubus. Then BFG over here to hit the mancubus. It took a while to get that kind of finesse down with this area, because this area was rough, literally getting nailed by chain gunners on one side, mancubus on the other, with revenants right in the middle. And now we want to make sure both of these 2 side areas are cleared out. These were the enemies that were sniping you when you're down below trying to do your jumping across the pit. So just make sure everything's cleared out here and we'll be okay kill-wise. As you can see, it was basically chain gunners on all the landings. And now that that's done, let's go ahead and get the Revenant out here by any means necessary. We're not going to need anything else big to work with, because as you can see, we're already over the kill count. Let's go ahead through here, take out the Archvile as fast as possible, blow him up, and get ready for Optical Hopscotch number 3. Teleport and telefrag all of these Revenants. Literally a thing of beauty, and be careful, because now we've got triple cyber demons. Basically, the gimmick is press the switch, dodge the rockets as a very slow lift lowers so you can telefrag the cyber demon. Then repeat 2 more times. So over here, do the same thing, hit the switch, wait for the extremely slow lift as we dodge like an absolute madman. And I'm not sure if it actually is this way, but it always feels to me like the cyber demons are getting closer each time. So just be ready, and don't get so far in the corner that they can splash off of it on you. So through here, just 1 more set of volleys, and he is out of here. At this point, the map is normally done, but we need the secret exit. So back to our red lifts. Now, I told you we would be ending the map pretty much where we started it, so go to our lifts, hit those 3 switches to raise these platforms. As you saw, I pretty much melted into nothing with all the damaging floors getting here, but you do have that safety lip you can stand on not to be taking damage. And now, let's get back over here to our second set of lifts. Again, this is overlooking where the Revenants were with the Supercharge and the Archvile ambush. But this time, we are not going where the Revenants were. You can still see them laying down there. Instead, when we get to the 3rd platform, ride it all the way to the top, because this is going to be another case of jumping through the waterfall. You literally have no clue that this thing is here, other than the fact that it's a tall waterfall. And just like that, this one is done. Secret exit to send us to map 32. Outstanding map all the way around. Absolutely love this work by SKILLSAW. So if you've not already, please check out the Back to Saturn X playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more can see our videos, and we will see you back next time. Take care, everyone.